Hello, friends. This feels really weird, so bear with me. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Irene. I'm 24 years old and I grew up in Bradford, West Yorkshire, and now I live in Carlisle, Cumbria. I moved here to study and then just loved it so much that I decided to stay afterwards. If you have clicked on this video, it's probably because you've seen something about my issue with getting a passport, because according to the British government, I am not British just because I was born here. Now, firstly, I wanted to show you a little something. Bear with me, I don't want to get identity fraud or anything. But this is my passport. I wish I had a passport. This is my birth certificate. I'm only showing you so much because I don't feel like being scammed. You can quite clearly see my name and that I was born in the, where was it? Metropolitan District of Bradford. Secondly, for those of you who want to know, and this is my national insurance card, and it clearly has my name right there. So, born here, grew up here, studied at Wibsey Primary School and then Buttershaw High School, came here and studied at University of Cumbria, and then I did a postgrad in teaching here as well, and for some wild reason I am not British. I first tried to apply for a British passport in 2012. Grew up my whole life ticking, every time you fill out a form you have to tick in the nationality box. I always ticked British my whole life up until I was 17. Applied for a passport for the first time, was knocked back. Went to see an immigration lawyer, pursued as many avenues as I possibly could, and all roads were a dead end, to be quite honest. So I guess my last resort was reaching out to an MP a few weeks ago, and he was lovely enough to contact the passport office on my behalf, but the response was pretty much the same. I'm going to read you what they said. The British Nationality Act 1981 states that a child born in the UK on or after January 1983 is a British citizen if at time of their birth either of his or her parents was a British citizen or settled in the UK. As Miss Kaali was born on the 21st of December 93, in order to have a claim to British citizenship, one of her parents would need to have been settled or British at the time of her birth. Home Office records show that neither of Miss Kaali's parents were British citizens or settled in the UK at the time of her birth. Miss Kaali therefore has no claim to British citizenship. So yeah, pretty emotional when I got that, not gonna lie. Spent the past few days being pretty emotional. I put a post on Facebook out of frustration. I'm not someone who does that, if I'm completely honest, but I didn't really know what else to do. And what made things more emotional was I wasn't prepared for how concerned people were going to be. I like, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing a pity me story, but I was so moved by how moved people were and how outraged people were, but also by the fact that so many people clearly have no idea that this is a thing. So yeah, so many people have commented and contacted and encouraged me to put up the GoFundMe page, which is something that I considered before, but it just felt wrong. I felt like the only people that do that are people who were like trapped overseas or like have some sort of terminal illness, and it just felt wrong. But so many of you would say, and quote, "This is disgusting, you deserve this," that I think after I received enough comments and enough messages, I started to think, wow, okay, maybe this is possible. So I've put it up, and we made half of the required fees in 24 hours. The required fees are £1,163 plus an admin fee for good measure. Is my it just makes me laugh. It is a ridiculous amount of money, but we've made half of it. We made half of it in the first day, we made another quarter in the second day, and we're kind of just at the finishing line. So I just wanted to firstly say thank you so much. There are no words. It's been so hard because my mum worked 60 hours a week for as long as I can possibly remember, and so I never see money as just money. Like, money is someone's time and effort and pain, and that so many people would actually give up that to help me is really bizarre. So there are no words that could possibly explain how thankful I am, how much gratitude I feel. I'm trying desperately to message everybody and just thank everybody personally, because I feel like that's the least I can do. But if I haven't managed to get around to you yet, I just wanted to say thank you so much. Even if I didn't make another penny right now, applying is far more realistic now than it was before. So yeah, I feel like it's possible. I feel like this year, at the very least, even if it's not next week, this year I will be able to do it. So I do plan on filming it and documenting it in some way. I will keep you all informed. Thank you for those who have read, who have shared, who have exerted any level of energy or effort on this. It means so much. I wish you all the best. I thank God for every single one of you. And here's to the future.